Well, good morning YouTube, and welcome back to Retired for Life. This is a very brief update on something I haven't updated in quite a long time, which is my Starlink system. It has been working really well. I did have a few comments saying the antenna was going to be in the way of the dish here, but actually it's not interfering with the dish at all because the dish is pointed off on a bit of an angle, so there's no interference there. And the system has been working really well. I've been very happy with it. But this update is spurred by this note that I just received yesterday. So as you can see from the note, Starlink is going to actually start restricting very high usage users by reducing their priority to the access of the system. I don't really know exactly what that's going to mean for people in that situation. For me, also, as you can see by the note, it has zero impact because I'm not anywhere near that kind of high-end user. I use it for my YouTube videos, and then we'll watch Netflix and that kind of thing at night, and regular email, and that's pretty much the end of our use. So we're not really in a situation where anything is going to impact us. But overall, we might be seeing slower speeds coming from Starlink. I didn't realize that that was getting to that point, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. The local post office told me a couple of weeks ago that they can't believe how many Starlink packages that they're getting delivered to them with the antenna and that type of thing. So there's a lot of people in this area that are switching over. Now this is very much a rural area, so getting decent internet is pretty much impossible, or it was impossible up to the time that Starlink came online. And as soon as it did come online in my area, I immediately put in my order for the system, and it has worked well. And even with the number of satellites that they have up there now, every once in a while I'll get a very small spot where we have no signal, and that only lasts for 3 or 4 seconds kind of thing. But I haven't noticed any kind of reduction in speed, at least not for the type of thing I use it for. For gamers and that type of thing, maybe it could end up affecting them. But let's have a look at the system now, and we'll run a speed test and that type of thing and see what we get from it. Okay guys, so I've got the app open and I've got my iPad set up just a few feet from the modem. So let's have a look and see if we can see what's going on here. So we will look at statistics here first. And as you can see, I've had nothing in the way of interruptions or anything like that. For uptime, there is no outages. I haven't seen an outage besides that very occasional glitch where there's no satellites. And let's have a look at the speed test. So it looks pretty high. So as you can see, that's going pretty fast. Latency of 34, and it just keeps maxing out the scale, and this is actually a little lower than what I have seen. So we're in the middle of the day, so it's not a big surprise that there is some usage going on. So there is the visibility, and I have no issues at all with visibility, which is good. I'm quite pleased about that. Despite the high trees and whatnot, everything is working really well with it up on my tower. So as you can see, the system is still working really well. Our speeds are still right up there, so I've got no issue with that. Certainly nothing in the way of reduction that is going to show on the type of things that I'm using it for. I did do a speed test right after I got this note, and I got speeds up to and past 180, so I certainly can't complain about that, considering what I need for YouTube and for the other types of things we use it for. There is no issue there. So it's time for me to take care of my birds. I've got to get the bird feeders filled and some corn out for the turkeys. I didn't get out on time for them this morning, and I don't think they're happy with me. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you out on the trails the next time.